Hey guys, welcome to the first official video on my YouTube channel. I just want to start off by saying the reason I'm doing this voiceover is because I decided to listen to music and talk to my boyfriend on this ride. But don't worry, not all of my videos will be like this. So first off, I just want to point out this cute little daycare that we ride past like almost every day. The kids always run up to the fence every time we go past, and we just have to wave at them because it's literally the cutest thing ever. I guess I'll just tell you guys a little bit about my background with riding. I took the MSF course in October of 2023, and before that I had learned a little bit of the basics on my boyfriend's R6, and I feel like overall that really helped me with the MSF course and just kind of knowing what I needed to do before I took the course. After the course, I really wanted to ride, but the weather in South Dakota is so bipolar that I wasn't able to ride it. I had to wait till the next summer. But thankfully that next summer, my boyfriend helped me get a 2023 Ninja 400 that I loved. My first time on the street, my boyfriend had me ride around in the parking lot for a little bit just to kind of get used to my bike. And after that, he was like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "I guess so." So he actually took me on the highways, and I was super nervous at first, but I'm actually so grateful that that's the way that I started. And this may not seem super fast to some of you guys, but I actually ended up going like 70 miles an hour. And for my first time on the street, I feel like that's pretty good. It really helped me with my confidence on my bike. Just a little side note for you new riders watching this video, just because this is what helped me gain confidence on my bike doesn't mean it'll work for everyone. Do what you feel comfortable with when you first start. But on another note, once you feel comfortable, don't be afraid to open her up and kind of get a feel for what your bike likes, and I feel like that's when you'll fall in love with your bike even more, because that's what happened for me. Anyways, over the next 5.5 months, I rode my 400 as much as I could. I think that summer I put like over 3,000 miles on her. I also topped her out quite a few times trying to keep up with all the bigger bikes that my boyfriend and I like to ride with. I just really wanted to spend as much time with her as I could so that I could get ready for a bigger bike next riding season. Unfortunately, Sioux Falls is pretty flat, so we don't have the opportunity to ride many curves, but this year we're hoping to travel outside of the state and get rid of some of our chicken strips. So after the 2024 season was over, I actually sold my 400 so I could have a down payment on a bigger bike. That winter I spent most of my time deciding if I wanted a 1000cc bike or a 600. I really loved the R1, but I ended up going with a 2025 ZX6R. February of 2025, I finally took home my 2025 ZX6R with no ABS. I wasn't able to ride right away, but thankfully it warmed up in March and I was able to take her out for a little bit. I loved how she rode, and after about 3 miles, I crashed her. Well, I guess it wasn't really a crash. I'm more so slowly high-sided and she dropped to the ground, I guess you could say. Thankfully, the damage wasn't too bad. The only thing that happened was my left clip-on snapped off, and then she has a small scrape on the side, but that was about it. She was in and out of the shop in a few days, and I was back on the bike in no time. Looking back, I realized that I was just really excited to get on my new bike, and the tires were cold, the weather was cold, the ground was cold and wet, and I gave the bike way too much throttle. Anyways, the first few times back on my bike, I was kind of hesitant because I didn't want to make the same mistake again. But soon enough, I gained a lot more confidence, and she's now all broken in, which you'll see here coming up. And as we go around this corner in a little bit, you'll see me get a little bit excited about finally hitting 600 miles. I was so excited to turn the quick shifter on. I just wanted to make sure I broke her in right just because I had seen videos and pictures of people's newer ZX6Rs blowing up because they didn't break them in right. Another thing about my new ZX6R is that it has no ABS. I wasn't sure how hard I could press the brakes before I would lock the rear wheel or end up doing a stoppie. But after a week or so, I figured out that you would have to press the brakes pretty hard for the bike to do that. After riding this bike for about a month now, I can say I feel a lot more confident. I do still like to give myself room so that I have enough time to react if something does happen. Overall this summer, I just want to put as many miles on my bike as I can and get comfortable riding curves and riding in big groups. We are really hoping to be able to bring the bikes to Austin and Dallas, Texas next year around MotoGP time, and kind of get out there a little more and ride with the groups that they have down there. Anyways, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing my voice, so I'll take a little break and let you guys just watch the video for a few minutes. So speaking of MotoGP, we actually went to Austin about a month ago to go watch the races and kind of just explore Austin because we had never been there before. Watching the races was so exhilarating, and we also got to meet a lot of the MotoGP riders. Being at COTA was also super cool, and we put in a lot of steps, but we also got to meet a lot of cool people. After the races, we got to go out and meet some YouTubers that my boyfriend and I had been watching on YouTube for a while. We met S1K, Rafa, Mez, and Fastlane D. They were all super cool people. After watching the MotoGP races, I really wanted to get a track bike. I'm 25 and I'm going to be 26 in July, so I know that's a little late to the track game, but I really enjoy riding and learning new things. And I would also love to get to know my bike in a track setting. So I'll see where that takes me, and hopefully track bike 2026, we'll see. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope it was at least a little bit interesting. I'm hoping to get videos out at least every 2 weeks. If you watched all the way through, thank you, and if you didn't, that's okay too. I know I still have a long way to go with just learning my bike and making my videos, but I'm excited to see what comes next. And of course, when I see another girl biker, I can't just do a normal wave. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Until the next joyride, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Bye!